した星の中僕はまだ君を待っているよささやいた愛の歌忘れられないから銀河系の果てに生まれた未知なる運命に見せられ永遠と呼べるほどのものダイヤモンド
Well, hello everyone in YouTube land. This is the Happa Antic Show. I think I said happy in another one before, far from. But yeah, this is the Happa Antic Show again, and this is going to be a special edition, one that I've been meaning to do for quite a while. Got my fish tank here, got my Dr. Pepper over there. I think I'm ready to do this one. So this is going to be a special edition based on an internship that I took over the summer for the USDA Department of Forestry, and this was an honor bestowed upon me. Little background: I was up for a $50,000 scholarship given by the USDA for my major, which is a wildlife/fisheries biology. Well, you know, I was in front of an interview panel and I didn't get the scholarship, unfortunately. I don't know who it went to, but I guess I didn't impress them enough. But one of the people on the panel worked for a company called the Central California Consortium, which is a program that gives youths and college students an opportunity to work out in the forest for the Department of Forestry for a given field that they're interested in. So I was contacted by her, and she wanted to give me an internship. So this kind of floated around for a couple months. You know, they were trying to find a place for me, and it took quite a while. But finally, about a week before they needed me, they contacted me, and I had to fill out an application, and it was like, you know, I had to go get all these forms signed, and I literally had to have this done within a day. And then the next day, a couple forms didn't go through the fax machine, and it was a mess. But in the end, you know, everything got done, and everything was okay. So what I ended up doing is getting a position as a wildlife/fisheries biology technician for the Sierra National Forest in North Fork, California. And, you know, this was like a dream job. I mean, basically it was like a 2-month paid vacation. You know, I had this image of me working with a group, and it was going to be a pain in the ass, but it ended up working out that, you know, I lived in a barracks, and I had my own room, and I only had one other partner. You know, it was just me and a partner, and we basically went out and did these surveys independently, and it was pretty awesome. And what we were surveying was an animal that is starting to become endangered due to chytrid fungus. You can Google it. It's a fungus that's affecting about, you know, 1/3 of the amphibian population on the world. But we were looking for a California native animal called the foothill yellow leg frog, and we were also looking for the western pond turtle, which is also a native to California. So we were up there basically surveying all the streams in this project area for the Sierra National Forest in the Bass Lake Ranger District. The areas that we were surveying were called Sugar Pine and Fish Camp. And, you know, basically we would go out every day, out in these streams, walking in these horrible wading boots that you'll see in the picture slideshow soon to come, and it was amazing. I mean, until I hurt my ankle because of those damn boots, I had no ankle support. It was just like an amazing adventure every single day. And again, it was like a paid vacation because my job here sucks. But, you know, there it was just, you know, no politics, out in nature all day, you know, and getting paid for it, and getting paid pretty well, especially for someone my age. And, you know, we finished it out until, I stayed until the second week of September. My partner had to leave because she had to go to Cal Poly. And, you know, we went out, and unfortunately we didn't find anything. we found a lot of other indicators. In the presentation to follow, you'll understand what an indicator is. But the thing was that the frogs themselves and the turtles themselves, we didn't find any of them. And in historical time, 1910, 1920, these animals had been seen in these project areas. But, you know, surveying is a hard job, because the thing is sometimes luck is with you and sometimes luck is not. We found garter snakes, we found bullfrogs, we found trout. I mean, you know, unfortunately they were all those except for the garter snake were invasive species. But, you know, we found the other things we found like goshawk feeding areas. Goshawks are starting to become very, very, you know, rare, because they have such like a 12-mile radius, you know, hunting ground. We were finding, you know, dead birds. We were finding just all these different things, you know, which helped the forestry overall. But as far as our project was concerned, we didn't find anything, and it was a shame. While we were up there, they did find 2 populations of mountain yellow-legged frogs, which is a frog that's found at a higher elevation than the foothill. Foothills are usually found anywhere between sea level and like 2,000 or 3,000 feet, I think. And it's been a while, I mean, or a couple weeks, so I'm not in tune with it. Mountains are usually found 5,000 feet and above. And believe it or not, when we were there, these 2 populations were found by accident. We got to be a part of it, we got to survey it, but it wasn't something we found. You know, in the slideshow you'll see pictures of these animals, and, you know, they're amazing, because the thing is, you wouldn't think something like this is in California, occurring naturally. But the #1 enemy to these animals are bullfrogs and the chytrid fungus.